the Olympic Stadium in Montreal, which was the first one who brought out that idea was Dino Bravo. Wanted to work Hulk Hogan in the stadium, and Vince refused.
And he ended up passing away too.
Yeah, but when he was there at the end of his career, and he also wanted to have a last match just to buckle the loop, have a retirement match in Montreal.
Because he had a match, in February of '93, right, at the Forum with WWE, just before he was murdered, right?
I thought he was murdered in '92. That's
okay,
why I'm not sure.
I just remember seeing a promo that he was coming back, but he looked like he looked a lot different.
Okay.
But
I thought it was murdered in '92 because I never got to meet him. I never met him. You know, I've heard a lot of stories about him from Jacques and Raymond, and and Ricky was traveling on the road with us too because Ricky came back in '93 for he had a run with Razor Ramon for the IC Intercontinental title, which lasted like a few months, and after Ricky was the TV champion in WCW.
Yeah, so he got a good deal in WCW.
Yeah. So Ricky was doing good in WWF while we were there in singles.
What did you hear that the killing was about with Bravo from your sources?
Cigarette smuggling. Yeah, that's for sure. That's what it is, but we don't know the real reasons why. Because
the thing was they were cheaper to buy in the United States at the time, and there was a whole thing going on with people smuggling across the river, I guess.
Yeah, well, the story I heard that this was just shipments that was stealing away from him, and that's a lot of money. So they were probably wondering if he was not stealing the shipment himself and selling and making money out of it, because he had a big rhythm of life. Like he had like a $1 million house and huge cars, and you know, like he was spending a lot of money because one day they fired him. He was at his top. He just got out of a run with Hulk Hogan, so he was making tons of money from making no money. So I really don't know. Like, there was so many people involved in that thing. There was rumors that the safety, the big safety box, only one person knew the number, and it was opened after he got shot. And so, was it a friend who came with someone? Was it the friend who shot him? Was it? It's a lot of unknown things. Is it true that he was stealing his own shipments to make more money? Is that the real story? That he had an argument because he had a temper too? So maybe he had a big arguments with some Italians that didn't like the way he reacted. Because if you remember, like I heard a story, like Michel Bergeron was the coach of the Quebec Nordiques. Okay, Dino was sitting behind him on the first row at the Forum during a hockey game, and he wanted to go down and beat fucking Michel Bergeron. And everybody was stopping him. He was getting, like, throwing people out and going downstairs, and Bergeron went white, you know. He had this, he was scared. He was telling the story on TV, so, and he snapped on a bus driver one time, Dino, so who knows, you know, maybe it's not about this. Yes, he was smuggling cigarettes, that's the shoot, and
could have snapped on the wrong person.
Yeah, maybe. So we don't know. We don't know what happened.